Ethan had built his channel, The Quiet Workshop, on a foundation of steady breaths and the rhythmic scraping of wood planes. He was soft-spoken, the kind of person who apologized to his tripod if he bumped into it. When he reached 500,000 subscribers, he finally worked up the courage to email Maya. Years ago, in college, Maya had been the sun around which everyone orbited. She was radiant, loud, and effortlessly charismatic. Ethan had admired her from the back of lecture halls, never daring to speak. Now, she was a lifestyle influencer with a plateauing follower count and a desperate need for a rebrand. When Ethan reached out, she didn't see a pier, she saw a life raft. The collaboration started well enough. Ethan taught Maya how to carve a simple dovetail joint. But when the first video went live, the numbers were astronomical. The odd couple dynamic was gold. The comments weren't just about the woodworking, they were about how cute and clumsy Ethan was compared to Maya's high-energy sparkle. Maya's eyes didn't light up at the craft, though. They lit up at the analytics dashboard. "Ethan, we need to lean into the beta thing," she said, her voice sharp as a chisel. "It's what the fans want. It's just work, okay?" The humiliation. The work quickly became a series of calculated strikes against his dignity. During a livestream, Maya laughed as she tipped a jar of sawdust over his head. "Look at him," she giggled to the 20,000 live viewers. "He's so stunned he can't even find his tongue. Say something, Ethan. Or are you just as boring as your videos?" Ethan wiped his eyes, his hands shaking slightly. "Maya, I don't think." "Oh, stop being a baby," she interrupted, rolling her eyes. "It's for the engagement. Check the chat, they love it." She began calling him the help on camera. She would accidentally delete his voiceovers, forcing him to re-record for hours while she sat on her phone, complaining that his slow pace was killing her vibe. Whenever he tried to set a boundary, she'd toss her hair and sigh, "Don't be so sensitive. This is the industry. You wanted to collab with a pro, right?" The breaking point. The final straw came during a high-profile home makeover series. Maya had invited a second, more famous male creator to the set. "This is what a real personality looks like," Maya told the camera, gesturing to the boisterous guest while Ethan worked in the background, sweating over a cabinet frame. "Ethan is basically our furniture. He's sturdy, quiet, and I can move him wherever I want." The guest laughed. The crew laughed. Maya looked at the monitor, satisfied to see the hype emojis flooding the screen. Ethan stopped sanding. The silence in the room became heavy, the kind of silence that usually preceded his most insightful tutorials. He didn't yell. He didn't even look angry. He just looked. "Finished." "Maya," he said, his voice quiet but carrying through the studio. "I didn't ask you to collaborate because I needed the views. I asked because I thought the girl I remembered from school had something meaningful to say. I see now that you're just loud because you're The aftermath. Ethan walked off the set. He didn't post a video or a formal apology. He simply went back to his workshop, turned on his camera, and spent 40 minutes silently carving a piece of walnut. Maya tried to spin it. She posted a video titled "The Truth About Ethan," calling him difficult and unprofessional. But for the first time, the analytics didn't reward her. The audience, who had originally come for the drama, realized they missed the piece. They missed the humble guy who actually knew how to build things. Maya was left with a channel full of noise and a comment section full of ghosts. Ethan, meanwhile, went back to what he did best, creating beauty out of silence, one steady stroke at a time.